always drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I'd take your dreams and make them multiply. If this
Actually, Cat Williams, he had an interview with what's the man name?
I believe it's Theo.
Theo or something like that. But we gonna put the video on there. But we just gonna take a look at it real quick and see what he talking about. He said some Cat Williams gives black women their flowers is what it's titled. So
are black women a lot different, do you think?
Yes. Like,
Okay.
yes. Like, black guys,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Black women are nothing like black guys. Like I don't want to put so much pressure on this lady at the airport, but she doesn't know we've had this conversation.
Yeah.
No,
she doesn't.
Magnificent creatures. Okay. In slavery, black women were appreciated. You understand how difficult that is?
Yeah.
That's some hard shit to pull off.
Yeah.
I hate you guys, but not all of you. Some of you are wonderful, precious beings. Yeah. That's black women are almost unreal, and only because what it is that they possess, they don't. It's not on purpose. Like, you know how we feel about people on the spectrum? Like,
Oh, yeah. They're magic.
right. The reverence that you and I have for that community, right?
Mhm.
You're going to feel that with black women.
Wow.
Like they're really where the word nurture comes from. You know what I mean? Like the ability to give you something as a man that you never had before or felt before, and make it comfortable for you to access that. Like, no.
Really?
Yeah, really life changing.
Yeah, man. Because this could be part of my 2025, man. It is.
It clearly is. Right.
Right.
Right. We've said
Here
it.
we are. We've
Yeah.
said it.
Yeah.
I feel like he makes a great point because I appreciate black women because, especially because my mom, cause I see how my mom is. Mostly because my mom gave birth to me, and I know that's hard in its home, and yeah, I mean, I respect black women
For sure.
to an extent, but I do.
So what I got from the video is the first thing he said was, black guys, and he was saying black guys are different from black women, and that's a fact. Because one thing, we do not think alike, and that goes for all races too, But we're specifically talking about black. So I'll say, I think that black women are just magnificent, very spiritual creatures for sure. We're just a spiritual beings. Like everything literally comes from us. Literally, like Mother Nature.
Mm-hmm.
Or giving birth. What else? But one thing I can say about a black woman is you will never go back when you meet one. It's just a different type of feeling being around or coming from a black person or being married to a black person, versus different races. And I say for me, because I'm a black woman myself, we're very nurturing. We love everybody, And the thing is, we love everybody, but everybody don't love us. And I feel like to a certain extent, a lot of races don't like black women because one thing, we have the Eve gene. So we can create any color kid and nobody else can't. we can have any color kid. I don't think y'all heard this. We can have any color kid, and nobody else can. And the thing about black women too, we are so overlooked, and they put a lot of things on black women. How they said we're always angry, we're aggressive, just stuff like that. And people don't understand the history of black women for sure. Because yeah, we can cut that part. All right. Okay, I'm gonna keep talking. Okay, another thing that I got from the video that I liked it and that hit different is Cat Williams said that black women were more appreciated in slavery. Now I feel like that's a deep one for sure because people don't understand that the master the plantation owner, whoever, what are they called? Slave masters. The slave masters, they were very attracted to black women, and they didn't treat us very well, but it felt like, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it.
What you trying to say?
Like, they pay more attention to us. They just love black women. I don't know how to put it. They love black women for real.
Yeah.
You ain't never heard that word mulatto until white people started raping black people, and that's how they got the kids. Mulatto means biracial. If people don't know that, mulatto means biracial. That means two different races. They were just, I don't know. It was something about the black woman. You ain't never hear another slave master raping another slave master wife, or they didn't go for the whites. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but black women have a different type of beauty for real. Like, we ain't gotta have our hair straightened and look a certain way to be beautiful. We could go natural and still be beautiful. I know people that have bald heads and still rock that. And you be like, girl, you fine as hell. Like, yeah. I can't do that, Okay, you.
That's why I think something similar. Like, I think back then, like I said, I can't speak too much because I don't know how it was back then, but
yeah, me either.
Like I could tell because black women, like with me dating them, and I also been around other colored races of women too, and it's just something different. Like the nurturing is way different than other cultures, so I can understand that, and I feel like that's why they really felt it. Back then, it was just something different. Just like they had, black nannies,
Yeah.
They clean a lot.
Why are y'all so attracted to black women? That's the thing. Because they know that I feel like we are the stars, the sun, and the moon. We are that for real. Yeah. We are. For real, like.
Yeah. But
we everything.
On the contrary, I really think we got away from it, especially because how some of the women have been raised nowadays. I think we got away from the traditions, and it just went down from there. I'm not gonna necessarily it's just bad. But you got a lot of more bad than good nowadays. And we just gotta find our way back. Starting with the parents, starting with the younger generation, really. So we gotta make sure we teaching them the correct ways, especially about love.
Yeah.
So I don't really think most people don't understand.
And another thing too, like if y'all look at movies about slavery about slavery, you will see that the white women were always jealous of the black women. They always gave the black women a hard time because they know that their husbands were looking at the black women And the thing is about black women, we're naturally curved.
Mm.
And we just have a different beauty.
Oh, yeah.
Plus we come with open arms. For real though. Like you can once you meet a black woman, you will never forget her. You'll never forget her.
I forget the lady's name, man. I wish I could remember it, but it's in my phone. But the lady they made, the white people made her, the girl with the big butt.
Oh, Sarah.
Yeah.
Sarah Batman.
Yep. How they did her because they never seen the big behind, you know. So they.
I think that's how you say it last.
Yeah.
Name.
So they basically humiliated her, man.
So she was basically a circus. That's what she was a circus. There is no animal. She was the animal. And they humiliated her. They sexually assaulted her.
Yeah.
They did a lot of stuff to her because of her butt. They never seen a butt that enormous. But it don't matter. That's so fucking sick. But at the same time, now you seeing that the white women are getting BBLs. The white women are getting their lips done, or their why are you getting a tan? I don't understand that.
Yeah. And
because you want a darker complexion because you are colorless.
And that's why I got the biggest hate with the BBLs, because I see most of our women, you know, doing it, and that kind of bothers me, man, because that was never for us from the beginning.
Yeah,
you know, and
some things you can't copy and paste.
Really,
you can't.
That's why, you know, most of these, and I'm not. And again, I'm not racist.
I'm not either. I have a lot of different, racial friends.
But you see a lot of these young white women with these big old lips, and you know, it just it ain't the same, man. It ain't the same.
It ain't, because it just be like, why? But now you starting to see people on the TLC, they getting surgeries. Mm-hmm. They get like 200 surgeries just to look like. Do you know how much money that is? You doing all that to look like who? Exactly. Yeah. We don't need it for sure because we already have. Some people don't. You know, everybody don't. But majority of the case we are naturally curved. We just look different. We come in all color shades.
Yeah.
And
speaking of like the black women, I be seeing women that are curved doing it because a lot of them, I didn't hear all of them say, but a lot of them said they think that's what men want.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because a lot of them doing it for men. You know, I don't know why.
They're doing it for the male gaze.
You know, so I mean, yeah. So I mean, yeah, the BBLs has never been my thing, but black women naturally are beautiful.
Yeah.
Not even just because I'm black. You know what I'm saying? That's period. Point blank period.
And it's
different.
Yeah. All right. And I feel like society is ruining it for black women. Yeah. It is, because they're telling you what not to look like, how to look like, how much weight you should gain, how much you should like. Mm-hmm. It's fucking up the generation for real. Not everybody feel like they have to have that wine glass shape. You know, the hourglass shape, not wine, hourglass shape. They feel like they have to look a certain way to be a part, and that's not right. I feel like God made us different for different reasons. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody ain't got the same eyes. Everybody ain't got the same teeth. Our flaws literally make us different. Mm-hmm.
Drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I'd take it, drink